HD Factory Rat here, the Model Factory. I'm Craig, and I need to do an update video on my YouTube channel here. I've been, I don't like to put things up on the channel if it's something I don't think people be interested in, and I don't want to waste everybody's time. I haven't done a lot of modeling. I usually don't do a lot of modeling in the summer. I get more into doing RC cars and going to car races and going to car shows and just getting out trying to enjoy the limited nice weather here in Michigan. So I've been doing this for same kind of schedule for a few years now. So, but anyways, I got I want to show you my new body that I put on one of my old RC rock crawlers. And also I got a new piece of equipment here. I want to show that. And so we're going to get into that. I had bought this Proline body at my Riders Hobby Shop. I bought it last year. Usually, during the winter months, they kind of mark down some of these bodies sometimes. They get too many. So, I think this was a $90 body, and I got it for like $50. So, I like the Proline bodies. So I bought it, and I just built it and painted it up recently. This is the body that came on the Axial SCX10. I don't remember exactly what year it was that I bought this. I think it was probably around 2010, maybe earlier. But that's the original body that came on it. And then I bought this body for it pretty much right away. And I put that on there, and over the years I've constantly upgraded this truck, the chassis and everything. But let's start out with the this body. That's a newer Bronco, so 2021 Bronco body. I bought a candy apple green, and I used that first after I cut the body out. They had window mask, and I wanted it to kind of, that green, I wanted it to kind of pick up the light and sparkle in certain areas, so I put some of this one coat lacquer to the diamond dust on there, which is a pretty heavy, bigger metal flake. And then my idea was, I kind of wanted to do the windows instead of just, I was going to do the tint, just basic tint like I do on all of them. And I decided, you know what, let's try to do something different. So I was going to do the inside of the body with this chrome anyways, and so that it'd make it more reflective, the light with the transparent green. And I thought, you know what, maybe we can do the windows in mirror. And so I thought, well, yeah, I'll do the windows in the mirror finish, and that'll look kind of cool. But what I didn't really test and realize until I got it done was when you spray this on, the outside is chrome, but the inside's more of a silver. So my windows didn't turn out the way I wanted them to. I should have did a little bit better test, but I was kind of in a hurry just to kind of get this together. I painted it outside, and the weather was going to change. We were going to have a lot of rain. So I was trying to knock it out. And the day that I did it, it was really windy. And that's not a good combination when you're trying to lay down a level, consistent, transparent color, because you'll get it thicker in certain spots and thinner in others. So this was kind of like a test bed. It's not my best work, but I think it turned out good. I like the color, the way it kind of changes and picks up the light. That was my idea to go with a green, and I was kind of trying to put it on a little heavier to get it to go a little bit darker, but still have the candy type finish to it. So I'm pretty happy with it. This is a pretty nice body. It actually has where the mirrors fold, and there's actual wipers on there. I have a few different sets of tires and wheels, so I put these wheels on it. I had to drill the center out a little bit to get them to fit on there, but let's see here. I did the hood pins. I put these hood pins on because I like those, so you just pull them off, and then you can just pull them like this, and then you don't get lost, and you know. So, and then the old school truck has an antenna, so I put a hole there for the antenna, and then it has a nice couple piece grill, and these lights are actually clear with the decal that goes over them. You can put a light in behind here, and I might end up doing that eventually. But the a lot of these trucks that I had before, let me try to switch hands here real quick. Like the door handles are just kind of molded in. The front just comes with like a decal, and I put bare metal foil on it to make it look a little bit better. But there's no mirrors and stuff like that. So this one was kind of nice because it has real wipers. It has the details are a little bit nicer on it. It's got a really nice textured grill. I had a big bump around here, but I took it off. And it comes with like these pieces here, which is nice when it rolls over because it doesn't really hit the body. It hits these first. It's got the fender flares, which come with it, and they're all bolted on. So there's little bolts in there. Comes with a really nice set of decals. I like the Bronco horse on there, and then I put a bunch of the sponsor type decals on the back. Now this spot up here was a boo-boo because the nozzle on this Revell Chrome Spray, it started puddling up on me, and it actually left some big drips came out, and it fell on top of my candy coat, and then it just kind of ate it away. So that was a bummer, but there was a couple places that it did that. That's the most noticeable one right there. But it is what it is. What are you gonna do about it? I could actually paint the top of this black if I wanted to, because a lot of these trucks, like see here on this one, if you can see because of the light, but I could do the top black. It'll get scratched up when it rolls over and stuff, but there is a spare tire carrier for this, and there's tail light, headlight, turning signal, all the decals for it, and they actually have a socket in behind. Here's a handle for the rear door. It's a nice body. I like Proline stuff. I have bought quite a few Proline bodies over the years, and I do like their stuff. This looks a little nicer outside in the sun, but we'll just and it's got the real door handles on it too, which those all bolt in. It's got some nice features to it. Here's the fuel door, and I mean it's a nice looking body. I think it is, anyways. Let's pull this body off. Set it over here for a minute. And here's my old rock crawler. I mean, this is probably about 15 years old. I keep updating this and repairing it and fixing it and just kind of upgrading it over the years, which I think is one of the most fun things about doing RC cars. So yeah, lately I've done, I don't remember if I did an update on this, but I got a new 55 turn motor, which turns a lot more, so I have a lot more low end torque. I bought a rebuilt kit for the whole transmission, and I replaced all the gears in here that were plastic with they're all metal straight cut gears now, so it's a lot more heavy duty and a lot more lower torque. I got all the shocks, all metal shocks, which I think they're a little stiff. I might get some other ones that aren't quite as stiff, because you don't really want them that stiff for rock crawling. You want them to kind of be more flexible. But they're pretty nice. They are adjustable, so maybe I just need to adjust them a little bit more. This servo is what you'd use is for your steering gear, your motor. It's all metal, all steel gears in there also, and the arm on it is all metal. For more torque, and you put bigger. These are a lot bigger tires and wheels than the original truck came with. You can see I used the original tires and wheels for spares on the back, so that's what the original tire looks like. So it's quite a bit. It's kind of hard to see, but it's quite a bit smaller than the original. So I'm going to do that. You got to kind of beef up your steering, otherwise it'll be slow and it'll be kind of weak. These wheels are bead locks that you have to put together. There's like, I think 3 pieces. You have to bolt them together, and then let's see, we'll go around. What else here? Oh, I had to put another taller bar on here to accommodate this body, opposed to the ones that have the roll cage on them. And then I went through recently, and one thing that's nice about Axial trucks, at least the old ones like this one, is they come with a lot of extra parts. So they give you all these connecting pieces, and they give you a lot of extra pieces to replace, like your this bar right here that controls your steering in between the wheels. They come up with a lot of extra parts that you're gonna end up probably needing to replace over time. So when I did, I took this thing apart last year and started doing the suspension, did the shocks and all, and the engine and transmission and all that. I replaced all those. I had to take it all apart anyway, so I replaced all these pieces in here, these links. This is an old school, just flat axle. It isn't a portal axle, so it does scrape on the bottom of the axle, but it still works good though. It's got a steel frame, C-channel, a real steel C-channel frame, and I've had a lot of fun with this truck over the years. So we just keep changing things on it, keep building and modifying it, and just keep running it. So I have another truck that I use that you've seen on the channel before if you're watching RC videos, but so we'll talk about that later another day. I ordered this, I don't have this plugged in right now, but I ordered this soldering solder set, and also has a heat gun, and I needed this to do my RCs and also to do that bat wing that I just got. I've been going to do lighting on it, and I had an old school soldering gun that wasn't cutting it, and I needed something a lot more finer tips to do the small, real small, fine wire. So this comes with all these different kinds of tips in it. It came with everything here. Solder is a desoldering gun. Comes with that. Comes with the heat gun. And this is all adjustable. You can adjust the heat on the heat gun here. You can adjust the soldering iron over here, up and down. And then it plugs in, makes a nice base. You got a nice holder for it. And then you can, when you get solder on there, you can use this to clean. So it's really nice. They had a special on this on Amazon, so I ordered it one day. And then it comes with a nice pair of little fine tweezers. And this is tips for, there's like 3 or 4 different tips in here for doing the heat gun. So they can go on the end of here, and then you can concentrate the heat if you want in a smaller area. But yeah, I haven't done any soldering with it yet. I fired it up, make sure it was going to work, but man, this heat gun gets hot real fast, so you gotta be careful with it. So but it has a thing where it's a safety where if you leave it on for like 10 minutes, it shuts off and all that kind of stuff. So I'll be using that in the future here. Doing my RC trucks, my wiring on those, all the repairs, and doing the lighting on my models and stuff like that. So so yeah, it's a little bit kind of a different video for me, but we haven't done a video in a while, so we had some catching up to do. But I just wanted to kind of show what I've been up to and tell everybody have a good summer. We look forward to doing a bunch of models coming up in the fall and the winter. I got some ideas for some stuff, plus we got to finish up a couple of the builds we got going on right now. So everybody, appreciate you checking out my channel and my builds, and thanks to all my subscribers. And I'll talk to y'all next video. Thanks. Bye.